Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into exactly how everyday people are building and, more importantly, monetizing AI voice agents right now in 2026. We are looking at a massive technological shift here. It's completely leveled the playing field, meaning you can build highly sophisticated business automations right from your laptop. So whether you're just hunting for a profitable side hustle or you're aiming to launch a full-fledged automation agency, the barrier to entry has honestly never been lower.
$28 billion. That's the size of the global conversational AI market this year alone. It's a staggering number, right? Voice-based automation is actually the absolute fastest growing segment inside that massive market. And because of that explosive growth, the demand for skilled people who can actually build these AI voice agents is just surging across every single industry vertical you can think of. Every business out there needs an edge, and voice AI is very quickly becoming exactly that.
Let's do some quick math for your average local business. You hire a human receptionist, and that's going to run you anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000 a year. Plus, they take breaks, they call in sick, and they can really only talk to one single person at a time. But an AI voice agent? You can run that for less than $200 a month. It operates 24/7, it literally never sleeps, and it handles unlimited concurrent calls at the exact same time. The cost savings and the efficiency gains here are just absolutely undeniable for any business owner looking at their bottom line.
So here's our roadmap for today. We're going to kick things off at the voice AI boom, demystify the tech behind it, walk through the no-code building process, break down the absolute best tools, and finally get into the exact monetization strategy.
All right, part one, the voice AI boom. Let's look at exactly why local business owners are desperately looking for this solution right now.
Get this, small businesses lose an estimated 62% of callers the absolute second they hit voicemail. That is literally the sound of money burning. Think about it. If you're a local plumber or a dental clinic, every single missed call is a missed job or a lost patient. An AI voice agent completely wipes out this problem by answering every call instantly, no matter what time of day it is or how swamped the human staff happens to be.
Moving right along to part two, demystifying the tech. Let's see how AI actually completely changes the standard phone experience.
Now, I want to be super clear here. We are not talking about those nightmare robotic menus from the past. You definitely know the ones I'm talking about. Press 1 for sales, press 2 for support, press 3 to scream into the void. Traditional IVR uses fixed menus, and it's just undeniably clunky. AI voice agents, though, they are fluid, intelligent systems. They understand free-form speech and hold dynamic, natural conversations without any human operator stepping in. Callers just talk naturally, and the system actually gets it. To wrap our heads around how this magic actually happens, think of an LLM, a large language model, as the central brain of your agent. We're talking about models like GPT-4o or Claude. They process exactly what the caller is saying and fire back an intelligent, contextual response in real time. This is the secret sauce that lets the agent handle really complex, totally unpredictable requests that go way beyond some basic, rigid script. It's actually comprehending the intent behind the caller's words. And surrounding that massive brain, you've got two absolutely vital translation layers, TTS and STT. Think of speech-to-text as the ears, transcribing the caller's speech so the brain can actually process it. Then, text-to-speech jumps in as the mouth, converting the AI's response back into really natural-sounding audio. Now, the holy grail here is low latency. You want almost zero delay between the caller speaking and the agent responding. That's what keeps the conversation flowing naturally and prevents those awkward robotic silences that make people just want to hang up.
So, hearing about all this complex tech, the LLMs, the translation layers, the crazy latency requirements, you might be asking yourself a very valid question right about now. Do I actually need to be a senior software engineer to build these things?
Well, the answer is a massive, resounding no. In 2026, drag-and-drop workflows have made this completely accessible to absolute beginners without writing a single line of code. By using visual editors, pre-built templates, and really simple guided setup wizards, designing a conversation path is honestly as easy as snapping together simple logic blocks. Literally, if you can use basic software, you can build a highly capable AI agent today.
Which brings us to part three, the no-code building process. Let's unpack your step-by-step roadmap to making this a reality.
The progression here is super straightforward. Step 1, pick your platform and set up an account. Step 2, you design the flow. This is where you map out exactly how the agent should greet callers, interpret what they want, and seamlessly handle things if it ever gets confused. Step 3, Connect a lifelike voice and a real phone number so your agent actually has a physical presence. Step 4, and this is where the magic really happens. You integrate it directly into the client's CRM or calendar. And finally, step 5, test it rigorously, package the whole thing up and sell it. You can literally go from a totally blank screen to a production-ready agent in a single afternoon.
And when you start combining the right external tools, your agent transforms into a fully automated business system. You bring in 11 Labs to give your agent a human-sounding voice the callers actually trust. You hook up HubSpot to sync every single interaction, which gives your client a complete pipeline view with literally zero manual data entry. You link up Calendly so the agent can check availability and book meetings live right there on the call. And you power the actual phone lines using reliable, local numbers from Twilio. It all just clicks together perfectly.
Okay, part 4, tool breakdown. Let's compare the actual platforms you're going to use to snap all these no-code pieces together.
Looking at the heavy hitters in the space right now, there is some fantastic news if you're a beginner. Platforms like Vopi and Retail AI offer incredible free starting tiers that actually come bundled with complimentary call credits. It makes them the perfect risk-free sandboxes for your first projects. Now, if you need something super polished right out of the gate with a great visual interface, SynthFlow is awesome, starting at $29 a month. On the flip side, if your client's main goal is cranking out massive outbound sales and lead gen campaigns, Bland AI is an exceptional choice, even with a slightly more limited no-code builder, running at about 9 cents a minute.
Finally, part 5, monetization strategy. This is the fun part. Let's explore exactly how you turn this tech setup into serious freelance income.
For a standard, one-time setup fee, you can easily charge local businesses anywhere from $50 to $200. And keep in mind, building a basic booking agent, say for a local dental clinic, takes under 4 hours of drag-and-drop work once you get the hang of it. Plus, if a client is actively bleeding money from missed calls and needs a fix yesterday, you can absolutely tack on a 30% rush premium to deliver it same day.
But actually, the real secret to sustainable wealth here, it's stacking a monthly retainer fee of $50 to $150 per active agent. That flat rate covers their ongoing maintenance, quick conversational updates, and sending them a monthly performance report. Think about it. If you build up just 5 active clients on a retainer, you've suddenly created hundreds of dollars in predictable, recurring revenue every single month. Your freelance business starts growing organically, and you aren't constantly hunting for new clients.
And as your skills level up, you can expand into some incredibly lucrative avenues. You could package 3 distinct agents like an inbound receiver, an outbound qualifier, and a customer support bot, bundle that with CRM integrations and sell it as a premium $500 agency package. You could build reusable agent templates for specific industries and sell them on Gumroad for $47 to $197 a pop for totally passive income. You can even earn affiliate commissions straight from platforms like Vopi or 11 Labs just by getting your clients to use their software.
To actually secure those premium fees, you've got to target specific, high-value industries. Dental clinics bleed massive revenue from missed calls every day because patients will just call the next dentist on Google. Real estate agents desperately need 24/7 lead qualification so they don't let hot buyers slip away. Law firms will gladly hand over a premium for an agent that handles sensitive client intake professionally. And home service providers, your plumbers, your HVAC techs, they critically need reliable after-hours booking when those inevitable household emergencies happen.
When you're pitching these niches, you always lead with the ultimate selling point, the ROI. AI voice agents boost booking rates by 30 to 50% within just the first 2 weeks of going live. The return on investment for your clients is immediate, it's crystal clear, and it is incredibly easy to measure. Almost instantly, they're going to see fewer missed calls, way less stressed out employees, and a completely full calendar.
So, you're now armed with the complete roadmap for 2026, plus the absolute proof that you do not need a computer science degree to tap into a $28 billion market. The opportunity is massive, and it's quite literally sitting right there waiting for you. So the only question left to answer is, are you going to be the one to automate the businesses in your town, or are you going to let someone else beat you to it? Who are you going to build your first agent for today?